as anybody who's struggled with alcohol, you know that it gets easier and then it gets harder. And what happened for me is then I'm in my second marriage now. Instead of 4 kids, I have 7 kids. And the marriage was not one where I felt it wasn't a good fit. How about that? We're divorced now. And so I started using more and more alcohol to cope. And you do form a tolerance. It is true that, somebody else needs 1 drink. I need at least 3 to get that same sensation. So my tolerance ticked up. My fear that this is a problem ticked up. My having to compensate more good behavior for bad behavior ticked up. And then basically it all came to a head in very early COVID. I followed directions, stay home, let's pour drinks. And about 5 weeks into COVID, I woke up and said, the only thing worse than the idea of quitting drinking is the idea of not quitting. Like, I surrender, I give up. And then I did what we think we have to do in this culture, which is get completely sober, go to AA, get myself a sponsor, 90 meetings in 90 days, start working the steps, make my list of amends, swear I'm never going to drink again, and identify as an alcoholic. And per my perfectionistic mindset, I frickin' stuck the landing on that, So now I'm wearing sober as fuck t-shirts and
you're taking it to another extreme. Yeah.
Yep. Giving free advice on, did you know alcohol is a class 1 carcinogenic, and 1 bottle of wine equals 10 cigarettes and it's a poison and, ruins your brain. So free lectures for everybody. I even started being a sober coach. That's where I got into, kind of the current iteration of my business. But what happened was my experience of my life, once sobriety kind of began to feel normal. Okay. And so I've healed, my liver has detoxed, my brain I've got my full capacity back. Once it began to feel normal, then it no longer felt like such a big accomplishment to not drink. And I'm sitting in these meetings where everybody's talking about their drinking problem. And I'm like, I don't even drink anymore. Like, does anybody notice that we're talking about a problem we don't have? Like,
because how does that work? Like, once you're in AA, is it like a lifelong kind of commitment that they require?
Okay. Where I take issue with the philosophy, not the people, is that once an addict, always an addict. Like, if you diagnose yourself as an alcoholic, that's an identity. That is far different than
That's not who you are. That's not who you are.
Right. It's not a permanent thing. And science does show that the belief that you can lose control is what causes you to lose control.